what were some things during that process, I would say, that changed your daily routine? Like going through the coaching process and the heavier Bible study and the worksheets and the target audience, and what was changing about just your life in general?
Yeah. I think Bible study was probably the number one thing, because, you do Bible app plans here or there. I think even when we started talking, I was just like, oh, I'm doing a Bible app plan. Like, I'm good. Like, my Bible, and you're like, no, I actually want you to like study the word of God. And I'm just like, the Bible app plan is just fine. But like, I think that was probably the major way, that the Lord would, I had to sit down. I had to sit down and begin reading and writing and actually writing down the revelations the Lord was bringing, and how it kind of applied to where I was. So I think immediately I just saw a greater hunger, or at least like a desire to even go to God and say, give me a hunger for the word. Because I'm realizing that I need this word to keep going. I'm realizing that it needs to be my daily bread, not just these little bite-sized pieces, but, like I need to be studying and really like gouging like the word of God. So I think that was the first one. I think for me, I got my mom and my sisters are here. Shout out to y'all. I think I had to start thinking about the way I was responding to my family. Like, because for me, they can all attest to it. I got a sharp tongue and it's not okay. The Lord is working on me. But I had to begin like yielding a lot of that to prayer. And I think, honestly, you saw the miracle. All of y'all saw the miracle of the Lord literally bringing a home that we had no reason to get. And I believe that like a lot of that was because of the unity that the Lord started brewing. And I had to recognize my contribution to the family unit, that I can't, strike down. I can't, be so harsh with my words just because I'm frustrated, and sometimes you just got to lead in prayer. You can be dead mad at everybody, but you got to just allow the Lord to really bring that healing and peace. And beginning to just see that come together, us come together as a family, I think just really changed the way that I respond, and even now relate to my family. Like we recognize a little bit more easily when like the enemy is like, getting that foothold. We're like, nah, that gotta go, So yeah, I think between Bible study, the way my character, time management was another one. I know I mentioned this. I waste time doing like random stuff. Like I don't even know what I'll be doing. It could be Instagram or whatever. And I think us sitting down and actually, I think you had me do a worksheet where I like laid out all the things that I'm doing during my day and like how much time I theoretically have it outside of my work day and outside of my other commitments. And looking at that number, I forget, it was some like outrageous number. I was just like, how much time am I wasting that can actually be submitted to the Lord? Not that I got to be doing all the time. Yes, I think I had talked about my new love, like my newfound love for embroidery and like doing things like and having that and actually having time within the day where I'm just sitting, I'm reading, doing embroidery, and just like it be like my time, but also like finding that time to dedicate to writing the book, find that time to dedicate to working out. We talked a lot about my health and everything, and making sure I'm finding myself in a place where just because it feels overwhelming, I'm not doing, right? And stepping back from it, but actually submitting my schedule and my time, my calendar to the Lord. So yeah, a lot of change. It's weird to even articulate it now. It's been a change.